broken bones, damaged organs, and bloody hands and claws. Street Fighter, warriors from all over the world collide within the brackets of a tournament to see who is the most powerful of all. Sumo wrestlers, martial artists, boxers, assassins, secret agents, you name it, all gathering within a specific latitude and longitude coordinate for some technical and superb battles. These colorful cast of fighters are designed within certain parameters mainly derived from each individual's nationality, which ranges from stereotypes to cultural traditions. However, there is one individual from Hong Kong whose design, both in personality and combat, is sloped from a single legend within the martial arts history book. That man is the Super Street Fighter 2 newcomer, Fei Long. Whether he is starting martial arts films as the lead role, or simply looking for worthy opponents, the blueprints behind his design and development are both very obvious and impressive. By using the knowledge that is scattered widespread around different documents all over the internet, and by single-handedly playing these games individually, I will find the character development, I will find the sources of inspiration, and I will answer one question. Who is Fei Long? Okay, let's start with the obvious. Fei Long's character in its entirety is a tribute to the legendary martial arts actor Bruce Lee. The name Fei Long is Mandarin for flying dragon, which is also the name of a type of kick. The fighting style Fei Long uses in the game, the Hiten Ryu, is nothing short of Jeet Kune Do, the style Bruce Lee was famous for. Bruce Lee's philosophy was that of a fighting style with no style, no patterns, no modes. His movements are simple, direct, and non-classical. All of his attacks were swift, straightforward, but massively effective. Now take a look at Fei Long's attacks. Swift, straightforward, but massively effective. He moved like water, a simple flow with powerful strikes. On the topic of water, one of Bruce Lee's famous quotes is the following.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend, like that.
And do you know what is one of Fei Long's victory quotes in the HD remake of Super Street Fighter 2? It is the following. Water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Some of his other quotes also pay homage to Mr. Lee, like, the limits are all in the head, ignore them. Sounding similar to, if you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits, there are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. Another one is, life is too short to waste time not trying your best, which most likely references, if you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Both could be interpreted to signify an idea of living life to the fullest, and quite possibly his most interesting quote is, float like a moth, sting like a hornet. This quote is not a homage to Bruce Lee, rather it is a tribute to boxing legend Muhammad Ali, whose famous phrase was, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. However, the fact that he said hornet might be a reference to the Green Hornet. The reason I say this is because in the Green Hornet 1966 TV series, his sidekick Kato was played by Bruce Lee. And on that topic, one of Fei Long's alternate costumes in Street Fighter 4 resembles that of Kato. In every Street Fighter game he was playable in, all of the stories around his character indicate that he is an action movie star. Just like in the real world, Bruce Lee was known for his martial arts films. On one specific game, Street Fighter Alpha 3, after engaging in various street fights, Fei Long attracts the attention of crime organization Shadaloo, which tries to recruit him by force. After refusing to do so, he instead seeks to destroy the organization. After completing his mission, a movie is made based around the events, with Fei Long as the star. This strongly resembles the plot of the final Bruce Lee movie ever made, Game of Death, in which Lee plays a martial arts movie star named Billy O, who, after gaining international success, a crime syndicate attempts to racketeer him, but after refusing, they attempt to assassinate him. After more events, Billy eventually proceeds to destroy the mob in the iconic yellow tracksuit fight scenes. Other miscellaneous similarities between Fei Long and Bruce Lee include the victory quote against El Fuerte in Super Street Fighter 4. I only eat Chinese food, reflecting on Lee's strict diet. They are both from Hong Kong. The final blow in his Gekirinken Ultra combo is Bruce Lee's famous 1-inch punch, and 3 of his alternate costumes reflecting Mr. Lee. I already mentioned the Katsu Green Hornet one, but the other 2 in Street Fighter 4 and its rehashes are from the fight attire Lee wore in the opening scene from Enter the Dragon, and a suit Bruce often garnered. Nobody needed to do research to know that Fei Long's creation was inspired by Bruce Lee, unless the individual doesn't know who Lee is in the first place. To that I say, you have much yet to learn in life.